I refused to give my stepbrother my iPad and caused a family war. My parents got divorced when I was 12, and my dad remarried my stepmom Karen 2 years ago. She has this 9-year-old son named Tyler, who's honestly the most spoiled kid I've ever met. Like, this kid throws actual tantrums when he doesn't get his way, and Karen just gives him whatever he wants. Last Christmas, my mom saved up for months to get me this really nice iPad. It wasn't just some random gift either. I'd been begging for one for over a year because I'm really into digital art, and my old tablet was this cheap thing that barely worked. The iPad was perfect for my art classes and schoolwork, and I literally used it every single day. A couple weeks ago, Tyler saw me drawing on it in the living room and got obsessed. He kept asking to play games on it, and I let him use it for like 20 minutes because I felt bad. Big mistake. The next day, he comes up to me and goes, "Can I have your iPad now? I'm bored and you're not even using it." I laughed because I thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. When I said no, he started whining and crying, saying it wasn't fair that I had cool stuff and he didn't. Then he ran to Karen like always. An hour later, Karen pulls me aside and says I should just give Tyler the iPad because I've already had it for a whole year. She goes, "Your mom has money anyway. She can just buy you another one. Tyler really wants it, and we can't afford to get him one right now." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. She wanted me to give away my Christmas present because her kid decided he wanted it. I told her absolutely not, and she completely lost it. She started screaming about how I'm a spoiled brat who doesn't know how good I have it, and how my mom is turning me into a selfish person. She said Tyler deserves nice things too, and that I'm being cruel by flaunting my expensive stuff in front of him. I told her if she wanted Tyler to have an iPad, she could save up and buy him one like my mom did. That's when she got really nasty and said my mom probably bought it just to make Karen look bad, and that I was acting like a bratty princess. The fighting got so loud that my dad came home from work early. Karen immediately started crying and telling him how mean I was being to poor Tyler, and how I was dividing the family by refusing to share. My dad sat me down and said I should just give Tyler the iPad to keep peace in the house. He said Tyler's just a little kid who doesn't understand why some people have more than others, and that it would be the mature thing to do. I lost it. I told him that Tyler wasn't my responsibility, and if Karen wanted to spoil her kid, she could do it with her own money, not by stealing my stuff. I said the iPad was mine, and nobody had the right to just take it away because a 9-year-old was jealous. That's when Karen started crying again and said I was being hateful toward Tyler because he wasn't my real brother. She said I'd never accept them as family, and that I was trying to hurt a little boy out of spite. My dad got mad and told me to apologize and hand over the iPad, or I'd be grounded until I learned to respect his wife and her son, so I called my mom instead. 20 minutes later, my mom showed up at the house absolutely furious. She marched into the living room and told Karen that if she ever tried to take my belongings again, she'd be hearing from lawyers. She said the iPad was a gift from her to her daughter, and nobody else had any claim to it. Karen tried to argue, but my mom shut her down. She said if Karen couldn't afford to buy her son an iPad, maybe she should get a better job instead of trying to steal from a 1-6-year-old. I grabbed my iPad and left with my mom that night. I've been staying at her house for the past week, and Tyler still doesn't have an iPad.